Hey guys, it's BrickLink here. Today we have a special video where we're going to be covering some of the Lego trees that I make in my Lego City Bricksville. We're going to be taking a look at a few of the types of deciduous trees that I currently have in Bricksville, and then we're also going to be taking a look at some of the newer types of trees that I've started to make more recently. We're also going to be breaking these down and then actually building one so I can show you the parts and pieces that you're going to need to make your own. So here I have two different types of trees that I currently make in the city. These are the ones that we currently have set up, and although the ones in the city right now do not have the green leaves on them because it is springtime, they are set up with the lime green short leaves with the buds on them, the flower buds on them for springtime. But these are what they currently look like. So this is a very good tree. I really enjoy this tree. Both of these trees actually are a very good tree. One of the problems that I have with these trees is that they kind of look like Sahara trees. Trees that you would see maybe in a Saharan plains out in Africa or something like that. They're not quite full, and the problem with these trees is that I did not use the leaf elements inside of the trunk, so they're just strictly on the branches. Now this is a great tree. It kind of has a flat top and it's a little bit boring. They worked perfectly for the beginning of the city, and I love them very much. Here is another example of one of those trees. You can definitely see the problem with the leaves right here. It's not a very full tree, and there's a lot of space right here in between where there are no leaf elements, and we could definitely put more leaf elements to use. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the newer trees that I've made this evening actually to show you guys, and we will implement these into the city very soon. So here we have three different types of trees, and these are the types of trees that I'm currently going to use going forward. This tree here has the same base. Everything is the same. All the parts are the same. The only difference is, as you can see, the leaves are a lot more full in this tree. I've used some of the leaf elements inside of the trunk, and it's created more of a stagger. By doing that, we use different heights. Therefore, we have more placement opportunities for the leaf elements. I also, down here at the bottom on this one, I used some of the smaller bright green leaf elements to kind of show you how the tree is growing. It's smaller down here at the bottom, and it gets larger as you go to the top. I think this is a very good tree. Here is another option of trees in which I use some of the dark green. I used bright green and dark green and kind of staggered them to create just a little bit of a texture. It's got a little bit of a three-dimensional feel to it. As you can see, it is still full, and I used the leaf elements inside of the trunk as well, so we create that stagger height and allow us to have a much more full tree. This is a very good looking tree. I really like this one. It's probably my favorite. And the third and final one, while I was building this tree here, the second tree, I actually thought to myself, what would it be like if I used the dark green leaf elements at the bottom like they were shaded? So here is what that would look like. I think this is also very good. It's just, I don't know exactly if I want to use these in my city. I like this one here. I like the combination between these two actually. That way I kind of maybe give the image that there are multiple different types of trees in my city. All five of these are deciduous trees though. I do not have any evergreen trees in my city setup currently, but I will do that when it is winter time. So first things first, you want to get your parts together. So you're going to need either light green, bright green leaf elements, or these dark green elements. You can use whatever color you want. I will use the orange ones when it is fall time and white ones in the winter. You're going to need two of these modified, these are basically 2x2, modified 2x2x2. I use those for the roots. You're going to need these arch pieces, whatever size you want. I use generally this size right here, 2x3. And then you're going to need 2x2 rounds in brown of any kind. I use reddish brown. And you're also going to need 1x1 round in reddish brown, a bunch of these. So the first thing I do is I take my modified 2x2x2 bricks and I stack a trunk on there. We'll create this with generally 5 or 6 of these round 2x2s. I'm going to use 6 here. Next thing you do, I generally use 8 of these arch pieces per tree. So So you're going to use a combination of the round 1x1s and the arch pieces to kind of create different heights. So how I made the newer trees more full is I started using the leaf elements as part of the height. So I can create several different heights here, and I will show you 4 different heights that we can use. So there we have 4 different heights in which we can combine the leaf elements, the arch, and the 1x1 round brick. And then generally after those 4, I like to strengthen it with a 2x2 brick. Make sure all of that is sealed nicely. And then we'll do the same thing another time. So I'll fill in these branches here. And then right here, we will use the leaf on that branch. And then this side over here is a little bit bare. So we will do something like this. Squeeze our arch in right there. 1x1 on top. Go ahead and place your 2x2 and then you can adjust. You can swivel around a little bit, kind of fill in some gaps. Kind of like your Christmas tree at home. And then we will just finish off the branches up here. Generally works out where at the top you can place almost as many leaves as you want on how full you want to get that tree and how many available pieces you have. And there you have it. That is how I make my deciduous trees here in Bricksville. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this Lego Trees video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you're not for more content coming real soon. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below and maybe let me know which tree is your favorite and some ideas on some trees that you make. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks, have a good one.